Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top. We're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. Know each and every time I drop a video. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Wendy Williams. Her and Howard Stern are going back and forth, baby. But she ain't really going back and forth because she ain't worried about him. But, he's worried about her and what she's doing and what her accomplishments or baby. And then we have Wendy Williams under some heat from Joaquin Phoenix's, basically the Joker, people coming for Wendy Williams saying that she was very disrespectful to people with disabilities. So let's just get into it and talk about the situation. So let's get to Howard Stern. Howard Stern has something to say about Wendy Williams. I was like, what's going on, Howard Stern? How are you feeling, baby? Howard Stern is not feeling too good at all. He has reunited the feud between him and Wendy Williams. He's feeling a certain type of way because he feels like Wendy Williams should have not got inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame first before him. And he feels a certain type of way about the situation. I was like, damn, how are you telling us how you feel? You telling us you got jealousy? You got, you feeling a certain type of way? Now you understand how black people feel most of the time when we were supposed to get them Grammys and them Academy Awards and we didn't. You know what I'm saying? And you feel like we felt like they deserve it, but the other people that's in charge felt like they didn't deserve it. So it is what it is. Howard Stern is feeling a long history of being Wendy Williams' friend, and now he's coming at her again. This is the second time he has came at her. He's coming at her in 2020. He came at her in 2019, baby, telling her business and being kind of upset with her. So right now, Howard Stern on his radio station, Sirius XM, he has something to say. But Howard Stern was just like, I gotta get something off of my chest. I gotta get a few things off my chest. And he was feeling a certain type of way. He said he was not a fan of Wendy Williams being inducted into the Hall of Fame before him. So he was just like, yo, for real? Like, she got inducted before me? I did a whole lot more than her. Why be jealous? Why be deceitful? Why be hateful? How would she gotta congratulate her? The first black woman to be doing this in 2020 and basically getting inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame. She ain't the first black woman, but damn, she did it in 2020. She's setting a new record for a new decade. So don't hate, congratulate, baby. And we all know Howard Stern is good at what he does, you know what I'm saying? But Wendy Williams is like, yo, why are you hating on me? And Howard Stern was like, no offense to Wendy Williams, but they put Wendy Williams in before me. I was like, damn, Howard Stern was feeling a certain type of way. No congratulations. You know what I'm saying? If the shoe was on the other feet, and if Wendy Williams would have said this about Howard Stern, he would have been like, I earned it. I deserve it. Blase and the third. But Wendy Williams is being a class act when it comes to Howard Stern. And so Wendy Williams, she responded on her show. She goes, now, you look here, Howard. I am tired of fighting with you, man. Why do you always have to fight with me? Because you think I am the low-hanging fruit? Why? Why you think she's the low-hanging fruit? Because she's not like you. She don't talk like you. She don't act like you. And she ain't you, baby. So she's low-hanging fruit. So basically, Wendy Williams is saying it and not saying that. You don't think I deserve it because I'm a black woman. And you don't like what I talk about. Basically point blank. But she didn't say it like that. She said, you just think I'm low-hanging fruit, baby. And why are you and I always fighting? That's what Wendy said. I wasn't fighting with you. I am minding my own business, trying to watch The Bachelor, baby. She's trying to let Howard Stern know I'm trying to do my thing. I ain't trying to have no situation with you, Howard Stern. Come on, let's get it together, baby. And she also added the only reason she was inducted in 2011, a year before he was, in 2012, because of her success as a talk show host, which kicked off in 2008. Come on, Howard, why are you hating on her? Wendy Williams basically is saying, I went from radio to TV. Now I'm in my chair. I'm doing a damn thing. I am famous and popular, and my show is popping and my ratings is popping. I'm on TV. I'm on a syndicated TV show. I left radio and went to TV. So that's why they inducted me into the Radio Hall of Fame, because I switched up. I did something new. I changed. I did my maneuvers and a whole 9 yards. And plus, it's just Wendy's show. She's not on the show with anybody else presenting. She can have guests on, she can interview and all this other stuff, but basically it's just Wendy Williams by herself carrying the show, and she has people that support her, which is her team. So that is hard to do when you're doing it by yourself, Howard. She ain't got nobody else doing it with her. She's doing it. She is the main focus. She is the center of attention when she's sitting in that chair and she's on TV. So don't hate. You behind the screen, baby, and she has to watch what she say, how she saying, and blase in the third, but she don't. And she's on TV, not radio, not XM radio either. You know what I'm saying? Even though, the XM radio show that, Howard Stern has, you can see it. You can see him. It's not like he's behind screen, but most of the time, if you in the core listening to it, you can't see him most of the time. So basically, Wendy Williams is like, don't hate on me because I got it before you. I know the only reason I got it is that I had a new talk show. I went from radio success to TV with my own show. You haven't done that, Howard. All I am saying is keep your hundreds of thousands of dollars, your beautiful wife Beth, and all those animals that you will rescue, and be happy, man, and stop hating on me, baby, because I don't hate on you. Don't hate on the queen. I am the queen of TV and radio, baby. You just the queen. You just the king of radio. So Wendy Williams is jumping out the bushes and letting him know, like, you need to stop. You need to back up. And Wendy Williams also continues and say, only real radio hands understand how important radio is in life. You turn it on. We are in the car with you. We are making you laugh. We are telling you stories. I was in love with radio before I got this chair, before she came the queen of talk TV, baby, by herself. People in entertainment, they look over us, they throw us away, and radio really is the most brilliant invention ever, even before TV, because radio makes you use your imagination, baby. This TV, everything is laid out in front of you. So basically Wendy was like, yo, just chill, like please just stop. And Wendy Williams even called Howard Stern a hero to her, to many people up in here. So basically, she was like, yo, you're a hero. Don't hate on me. Congratulate me. Why are you hating on me like that? Like, come on. Like, you could congratulate me, but you have to throw it in that I can't believe she got it before me. And you basically trying to treat her like she's a second-class citizen. No, baby, she's coming up and she's opening the doors. She might not be opening the doors personally, but she's opening the doors for a lot of young girls to come through, baby. It is what it is. And also, Wendy even agreed that, she was shocked that, she was inducted before you. And she also says, there's nothing you can say, nothing at all. I agree. He was supposed to be there before me. He was in before I was. I am racing up and down the turnpike trying to grab bones of 9,000 of year listeners to Howard Stern. 5 states. Cracking and laughing and shaping my adulthood personally and professionally. I admire you, Howard. They were wrong for that. So basically she's saying that they was wrong for that blase in the third. So I'm like, Howard Stern, get off your high horse and just take it like a man, baby. You ain't gotta hate on a woman, you know what I mean? Hating on her because she got somewhere before you did, baby, and you think that you deserve it before her. But baby, she's on TV by herself. She don't have a co-host. She every now and then she have a co-host, but she gotta carry the show herself. If she off, the show is off. No one could sub, no one could actually come in and intervene. It's her. If it's a good show, it's her. If it's a bad show, it's her. It's Wendy. It is what it is. And then let's get into the Joker and Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams, she was saying that, the Joker is so cute. He got a Grammy, baby. He got a Grammy. And then also on top of that, he was also nominated for a 2020 Oscar. You know what I'm saying? So the Joker was here doing the damn thing. Joaquin Phoenix. And so, it is what it is. And she said something about a cleft plate, a chef plate, a cleft plate, or whatever. Basically, it's a, disorder around the lip. A chef plate, a chef lip. Like goodness, I'm just like, damn. So she commented about it. She was like, everything looks so good on him. His nose, he's sexy, he looks good. But other than till you get to the cleft lip, the cleft plate, and basically she proceeded to hook her fingers in her mouth and basically imitate, people that have birth defects and was born with cleft lip or whatever the case is with that situation. And there are a lot of babies that do have, this disorder too as well. And it seems like she was only being funny, and she wasn't really trying to poke fun at the whole community of, babies and adults that have the cleft lip or whatever the case is with that situation. But it also was insensitive too as well. And if I had cleft lip or a cleft plate, I would feel a certain type of way, like, damn, you're making fun and laugh at me on national TV. And then also, people will think, oh, it's okay to poke fun and poke and poke your finger at them and look at them like that. Oh, so the Joker did not respond. He didn't say anything about the situation, but there were a lot of families and a lot of, families on Twitter that responded to Wendy Williams, even though, she talked about this about a week ago, baby. She caught a body by a week ago. So, I guess it just hit the fan, and people are upset and they're mad at Wendy Williams and they're calling her out on Twitter. Wendy Williams has not responded to the situation, but people really don't not feeling Wendy Williams about this. They feel like, damn, it's very insensitive. But Wendy Williams has yet to apologize. You know how Wendy Williams jokes and she say things and she don't mean no harm, and sometimes she does mean harm, but I don't think she wanted to poke fun of a whole community. But when you're a celebrity, you got to watch what you say, because people can gang up against you and say that you was very inappropriate, you was wrong for what you did, you was wrong for what you said, we want an apology ASAP. And then you have the community of people that would band together and come after you and come from your title, come from your job. We already seen this happen to a football player that called somebody, making, he wasn't making fun of the mentally challenged. He called the person, mentally challenged or whatever the case is, and having a disorder, but the person didn't have a disorder. He ends up losing his job, baby. So, you got to be careful, but it is what it is. So what do you guys think about Wendy Williams talking about the Joker? And, he does not have that disorder. He does not have a cleft plate or a cleft lip or chef lip or whatever. He does not have that. He has a hairline fraction, which makes it look like he can possibly have that disorder. But people are not happy with Wendy Williams, and especially the families, and some football players are coming online and coming on Twitter and coming after Wendy Williams. What do you guys think about that situation? I was like, You already know we are in very sensitive times, and you got to be careful of what you say and how you say it about people. But Wendy Williams did the impersonation and everything of his lip situation, and people could really take that personal. And I would understand if they do, because, just kind of making fun of the whole community. But I don't think she meant it in a harmful way. Peace, I'm out. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top. We're going to bring others with us. Please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. Know each and every time I drop a video, be the first one to comment. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. What's going on? Happy Wednesday to all my peeps and my peoples. For real, have a blessed, wonderful day. And tell me your thoughts on the situation. Peace.